This is a Mantis Sports Media presentation of 16th Region and 62nd District Volleyball action. Good evening and welcome to the campus of West Carter High School here in Olive Hill, Kentucky at Harold Holbrook Athletic Complex West and John Haupt Brown Court for this battle of Carter County here today between the West Carter Lady Comets and the visiting East Carter Lady Raiders. This is Jeff the Mantis Irwin coming at you live, doing your play-by-play, stats, and a little bit of everything else here today. And glad that you can join us here on this Thursday as we've got the Battle of Carter County here in the house today. Two of the top teams in the 62nd District going head-to-head here this afternoon. And we should have a great game on our hands as we're going to have the visiting East Carter Lady Raiders, currently 16-10 on the season, and they are a perfect 5-0 inside of the 62nd District, and they're going to be taking on the host team here today, the West Carter Lady Comets, currently 7-14 on the season, and they are 4-1 in the district. Of course, the only district loss there for the Lady Comets came at the hands of East Carter earlier on this season. And as I said, we should have a great game underway here today as we see West Carter out there on the court here at the moment. They have won first serve here in the match tonight. And, of course, taking a look at both of these teams, of course, East Carter putting in the work this season already, playing 26 games with West Carter just behind them at 21 games. East Carter right now is coming in on a one-game losing streak as they lost their game on Tuesday against Fleming County 3-1, but before that they picked up a victory on the 26th on Monday against Greenup County 3-1, and then before that on the 22nd last week lost to Round County, and then they were on a three-game win streak before that from Frankfort, wins from Frankfort, Menifee County, and Lewis County. And so East Carter, as we said, coming in here 16-10 on the season. They are 14-8 inside the region, and they are a perfect 5-0 in the district. Of course, taking a look back at when these last two teams did meet, I have to go back to about the middle of September, so just a couple weeks ago, where West Carter headed over to East Carter, and East Carter defeated West in straight sets, 3-0, by the scores of 25-14, 25-15, 25-15. So pretty consistent scores there for the Lady Comets that evening. Of course, taking a look at West Carter here, of course, they're also coming in on a one-game losing streak as they lost their last game on Tuesday against the Raceland Lady Rams. But before that, they were on a two-game win streak, defeating Bath County on the 20th, and then fellow 62nd District opponent Elliott County on the 26th. And then before that, West lost to Ashland, and then they traded blows back and forth here, defeated Rose Hill Christian, lost to East Carter, and then beat Morgan County. So West Carter getting a little bit better second half of the season as about midstream they were on a losing streak there, but West Carter was able to turn that around once they got back inside of 16th District there right around the middle of September, and they're hoping that the magic keeps on working for this team here tonight. Of course, taking a look at the Lady Raiders as far as some standouts who we need to keep an eye out for here today. Of course, East Carter has 4 Lady Raiders that currently have triple-digit kills. The leading kill getter for East Carter is Zoe Stidham with 152 kills on the season from 22 games out in 68 sets. She averages out 2.24 kills per set. Of course, then right behind her with 144 is Kenzie Burton, number 8. And then right behind them is Reagan Ackerman, number 25, with 129 kills on the season. And then Alexis Thompson with 101 on the season. So just breaking in across that 100 kill set, or 100 kills on the season. Taking a look at far as blocks go, of course, Zoe Stidham, definitely one you're going to have to keep an eye out for. 25 total blocks in on the season, averaging out 0.37 blocks per set. And then, of course, as far as aces, your leading server here this season has to come in from Alexis Thompson. She's got 70 aces on the season, averaging out at least 1 per set, 1.06 per set. And so East Carter, some very impressive numbers, but that does not include the last couple games, so these numbers have went up ever since then. Pulling these numbers straight from the Kentucky High School Athletic Association's stat page. So definitely going to have to take a look there and see what East Carter is going to be bringing here today, as East Carter trying to lock in that number one position in the 62nd District tournament that's going to be coming up, and that will be hosted here at West Carter. It's that time again for West Carter to host the 62nd District tournament, and we'll get you that information as soon as it's brought to us. But it should be a great tournament underway, as a lot of teams really making some strong pushes here in the latter part of the season. Of course, definitely one you have to keep an eye out for is Boyd County, definitely reigning right now number one in the 16th region. 24-3 on the season, perfect in the region, 12-0, and perfect in the district, 5-0. And so they're sitting right now on top, but nipping at their heels is fellow district opponent Ashland Blazer Kittens, 21-5 on the season. They're 12-3 in the region and 2-2 in the district. And then you got Fairview, Raceland, then Round County ended up rounding off the top five here in the 16th region. So East Carter's now taking their warm-ups here, and we're going to take a brief break, and we'll be back here momentarily. You are watching the Manta Sports Media Network, also with our partner Cool TV. So we'll be back here momentarily on the Manta Sports Media Network. At James Do It Best Hardware, we are not just another hardware store. We are your hometown home improvement partners, offering personalized service to help you get the job done right the first time. We are also your local steel dealer. At James Do It Best Hardware, our people make the difference.
I love James Do It Best Hardware store.
James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky. In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate. We can dig it at Callahan Excavating. If you need drainage work, demolition work, mobile home lot preparation, pond cleaning, slip repairs, service line installation, parking lot or driveway work, or help with many other projects, contact Callahan Excavating at 606-225-0570. Callahan Excavating are proud supporters of local high school sports.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
If you're looking for the best pizza in Carter County, look no further than Tyler's Pizza. Also be sure to check out our daily lunch specials, wings, salads, subs, sandwiches, dinners, sides, desserts, and our world famous Thai Zone. Tyler's Pizza, 120 Cross Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-4583. Tyler's Pizza is a proud supporter of local high school sports.
Uncle Rick, what are you doing?
I'm trying to stay cooler in my man cave.
Well, this is a beer cave, and you can't stay in this cooler forever. But Clark's Pub & Shop can get you through the dog days of summer.
Whether it's fountain drinks at the lowest price or you're filling up the cooler for the family and friends, Clark's has the widest selection, the best prices, and the most helpful staff you'll find anywhere.
Beat the heat at Clark's Pub & Shop.
Return, refresh, refuel.
Winter around the corner, it's time to tame or to remove those trees that could damage your property and cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Don't wait until it's too late. Call the tree experts at Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal at 606-356-8850 to schedule your free estimate. Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal in Olive Hill, Kentucky are proud sponsors of local high school sports. As As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Easterling Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easterlingphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session.
Are you having trouble keeping your parking lot lit? Is customer safety one of your top priorities? If so, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We have bucket truck and boom crane truck services. We have extensive experience in exterior lighting and parking lot lighting maintenance. No need to ever be in the dark again. Remember, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We will light your path to success.
And welcome back here to John Hott Brown Court in West Carter High School, where East Carter finishing up their warm-ups here, and we are just about underway as we have the two best teams here in the 62nd District, the West Carter Lady Comets and the East Carter Lady Raiders. As we mentioned before, East Carter sitting on top of the number 1 seed in the 62nd District as they are coming in perfect 5-0 on the season. And so we're looking forward to a great game. West Carter trying to get the matchup battle between them evened up here on the season, get the record evened up, and try to share a spot of that number 1 seed. Of course, the other two teams in the 62nd District, you have Morgan County and Elliott County. Of course, Morgan County sitting in 4th place right now, 0-17 on the season. Elliott County 4-8 on the season. And so we'll get ready here for the national anthem and the honoring of America here this evening. And as they're getting ready here, of course, one notable absence on the West Carter bench here tonight is going to be number 45, Lily Stevens, as she is not suited up here today. Caught her earlier on in street clothes, so not on the court here tonight for the Lady Comets. As the teams shake hands here at mid-court. As we mentioned earlier, West Carter will have first serve here today. Of course, for West Carter, definitely have to keep an eye out for Rihanna Brown, the leading server for West Carter. And then, of course, Mallory Hicks and Lauren Knipp, both the leading outside hitters for the Lady Comets. So taking a look now here for East Carter, looks like they got number 9, Alexis Thompson, out there serving first. Number 16, Kaylee Robinson, out there serving second. And then looks like they have number 35, Zoe Stidham, the senior, out there serving third. And then serving fourth is going to be Faith Blevins, number 7, followed by number 31, Hallie Bush. And then number 8, Kenzie Burton, and that's your lineup there for East Carter. And then, of course, for the Lady Comets, who will be serving first, of course, you got Rihanna Brown serving first for the Lady Comets, and then you got Mallory Hicks, number 8, number 30, Holly Adams, and then number 1, the lone senior, Mackenzie Williams, and then you have number 6, Anna Duncan, in the back row, and then followed by the libero, who replaced out Lauren Knipp, and that is Alea Patent. So Dr. Foster on the ladder here for the officiating crew, the third team on the court here tonight. And Charlie Baker on the floor here for the Lady Comets. Of course, line judges provided by the Northeastern Kentucky Volleyball Officials Association here tonight in a district matchup. And so we should have a good serve right here with Rihanna Brown, one of the leading servers here for Wes Carter. Gets that into the back row of East Carter. They're going to set this up on the outside, and that's going to be an attacking error there by Stidham. And so Wes Carter's going to strike first blood here today in the Battle of Carter County in set number 1, 1-0. Of course, these games each set goes to 25. And then it's best 3 out of 5 sets. Of course, on the 25, you do have to win by 2. And then that's going to be return the favor there for East Carter as Rihanna Brown hits that one into the net. And so East Carter will have the serve as number 25, Reagan Ackerman, coming into the ball game here for the Lady Raiders. And it looks like Alexis Thompson back to serve. And she's going to pick up an ace there this evening, putting that right in front of Patton. Serve there, dug out there by Williams. They're going to set up Adams here on the side, but she's going to free that one over. Sets it up to the middle on the attack. That's off the block. Williams digging that out, and that's going to be out of bounds. It went on the inside of the boundary marker, and so East Carter off to a 3-1 lead here. West Carter struck first blood, but East Carter now with the lead. Williams going to have to free ball this over for West Carter, so East Carter now on the offensive middle attack, and that's going to be a big kill there for number 35, Zoe Stidham. That's going to be her first, and East Carter now with a 4-1 lead here early on. Of course, if you're just now joining us, the JV game was over considerably quicker here today. Game time was originally set for 7, but we are now rolling on here in the first set. Free ball there by Wes Carter. Now set up on the outside attack, and that's going to be in there for the kill. As I believe that was Ackerman on the kill there, another senior for the Lady Raiders. And so they now have a 5-1 lead here in set number 1. They're on a 5-0 run here at the moment. Wes Carter setting it up. Brown sets it up to Adams, punches it over. Gets it up toward the middle, now outside to Ackerman. That's going to be dug out by Patton. Tipped over there, and that's going to be down for Wes Carter, so that's going to stop the 5-0 run. And I believe that was Brown with the kill there for Wes Carter. Of course, in the back row, but she kept that underneath the net as Mallory Hicks back to serve here for the Lady Comets. A little trouble for East Carter. They're going to have to free this one over. Opportunity here for the Lady Comets as they set it up in the middle there. Adams and Barker was right there, and neither one of them took the lead on that. And so that set falls short as Lydia Combs now checking in here for East Carter. And now it looks like East back to serve, number 16. That's going to be Kylie Robinson as that one's going to go out of bounds on the service error. And so it's now 6-3 as Laura Knipp going to come into the game on the double libero switch, and Alea Patton back to serve here for the Lady Comets. That's going to be dug out from the back row, sets it up, cross-court attack, dug out there by Brown. And then it's going to be Hicks on the back row attack, but that's going to be an attacking error. And so East Carter now back up to, now a 5-point, I looked at the scoreboard a little bit wrong, and it is now 7-3, so it's a 4-point lead here by East Carter. We're going to get it over to Knipp on the outside, cross courts it. East Carter here hits the backboard, and so on the passing error, West Carter closes it within 3 at 7-3. Good crowd out here at John Hop Brown Court here tonight as Mackenzie Williams back to serve here for the Lady Comets. Frees that, or gets that one floated. They're going to get it over on the side, dug out there by Patton. Gets it over here to Knipp. Takes it line this time, but dug out by East Carter's second row. Brown's going to set up Barker. Barker on the attack, and that's going to be a miss hit there, or a kill by her, as that one's going to go off the hands of Robinson. And so Danica Barker picks up the second kill here for the Lady Comets. in set number 1, and West Carter trails here 7-5. Float serve once again. Puts it up to the net, and that one's going to be hit over on the second hit. Pushed over there by Brown, and they're going to call a double hit on Rihanna Brown. And so on the attacking error, East Carter picks up the point, and they now lead here 8-5. Substitute coming in now as it's going to be number 7, Faith Blevins, back to serve here for East Carter. Nice strong serve, dug out there by Hicks. Free balled over, but that's going to be pushed out of bounds, and so East Carter now with a 9-5 lead. Dolly Parton score here at West Carter here tonight. Back on the serve. Gets this cross-courted over to Nip, and she's going to pick up her first kill here of the match as she puts it right in the donut there of the East Carter lineup and gets the West Carter Lady Comets back within 3, 9-6 your score. Service error there by Barker. Gets East Carter double digits points now as it's going to be Anna Duncan back in for West Carter, and for East Carter it's going to be Hallie Bush who's going back to serve now here for the Lady Raiders. Dug out there by Duncan, gets it over to Hicks. Dug out by East Carter. They're going to set it up on the outside, and that's going to be off the block. Good block there by Brown and Hicks as they went up on the double block. They're going to set up Hicks again here, and she's going to pick up the kill. Mallory Hicks picks up her first kill here, freshman for the Lady Comets, as Lauren Knipp going back to serve here for the Lady Comets. Set up, middle roll attack. That's going to be hit over top, so on the overpass they set up Kenzie Burton, a junior for East Carter, who picks up her first kill here of the match, and the score now is 11-7. Float serve there by East Carter. Duncan gets that one up, gets it over to Adams. Adams on the attack, dug out there by East Carter's secondary. They're going to set it up on the outside, and that's going to be off the double block there. Hicks picks up a block for the Lady Comets. And West Carter now still keeping it within 3. 11-8 your score. Rihanna Brown back to serve once again here for the Lady Comets, so they went through the rotation once. Big swing there and big block once again there by Hicks. As West Carter now within 2, 11-9. That's Hicks' second block here of the set. Brown back to serve. Puts that into the secondary and then swung there by Hicks. Big swing and off the block again. East Carter, good job keeping that one alive. As they're going to get this up to Brown. Brown gets it over to Hicks on the swing. That's going to be blocked there by East Carter's number 35. And then Hicks gets the kill once again. So that's her second kill here of the night. And now West Carter within 1 point, 11-10. East Carter still here on top. But West Carter closing the gap as that one's going to go out of bounds. A free gift there by Brown to East Carter. Gets them back on top here by 2. As sub coming back in once again, Reagan Ackerman for East Carter. And it's going to be number 9, Alexis Thompson, back to serve for the Lady Raiders. 1 ace already in on the day, and let's call that 2. So East Carter back on top here by 3. The Lady Raiders did lead by as much as about 5 early on this set, but West Carter's closed the gap, but has been hovering right around this 3-point mark. As passing error there by the Lady Comets gives East Carter the point and back to a 4-point lead once again here for the Lady Raiders. So Burton back to serve again. Flat serve this time. Williams able to dig that one out. Free ball there by Adams. Opportunity here for the Lady Raiders. Gets it over on the side to Ackerman. But bad pass. Nowhere to go for that, so West Carter picks up the point. Danica Barker checking back in here for West Carter as Mallory Hicks going back to the back row and to serve here for the Lady Comets. Float serve. Sets it up on the outside to Ackerman. Big swing dug out there by Patton. And they put that one just over top the net on the overpass. East Carter able to capitalize here. Big swing. And we're going to get a net call on Barker. Charlie Baker with the whistle on the R2. As number 27 checking in, Trinity Frazier here for the Lady Raiders, as well as number 2, Lydia Combs. Frazier's back to serve here for East Carter. Dug out there by Hicks. They're going to set it up to Barker on the outside. She's going to go line, but hits it just a little bit to the near side here. And so that's going to be a point for East Carter. They're back on top here by 5, 16-11. Brown's going to get it back over to Barker. She has to free this one over. East Carter here with an opportunity. Gets it a middle attack off the block. But that's going to be down there for a kill there for Burton. As she has got 2 kills here on the night. West Carter's going to take their first time out to slow things down. We'll be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network. At James Do It Best Hardware, we are not just another hardware store. We are your hometown home improvement partners, offering personalized service to help you get the job done right the first time. We are also your local steel dealer. At James Do It Best Hardware, our people make the difference.
I love James Do It Best Hardware Store.
James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky. In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate. And back here at West Carter, where that's going to be an out of bounds on an attacking error. So West Carter stops the run there of East Carter, gets it back down to a 5-point game. As Adams comes off, replaced out by Patton, and then, of course, Nip comes in on the double libero switch. Patton on the serve. East Carter back set. Over top the block and down for the kill there. I believe that was number 35, Stidham, picking up her second kill here of the day. And 18-12 your score, back up on top by 6. And that's going to be Stidham back to serve here for East Carter. A little bit of ball control issues there by the Lady Comets. As not getting it to their attackers, and that's going to be a big swing and out of bounds on the attacking error. So just a little bit too much on there. And so West Carter now back to a 5-point deficit here at 18-13. Kenzie Williams back to serve here for the Lady Comets. Sets it up on the outside to number 8. She puts it right there in the middle of the donut. Burton, her 3rd kill here on the night for of the set for East Carter. As have a substitution coming in. Number 7 checking back into the ball game. Faith Blevins back to serve. 19-13 your score. And that's going to be an ace for her. Her first ace here, and East Carter's 3rd ace of the set. As East Carter, first one to, I believe, 20 points. As that's going to be down there for another ace there by Blevins. Of course, official scoreboard here has it 20-12, and that's what we will have it here as well. We want to match up with the scoreboard here on site. Free ball there by Brown. Back set, middle attack, and that's going to be in there for the kill. Burton, 4th kill here on the night. 21-12 your score. So East Carter starting to pull away here, 9-point lead later on in this first set. And that's going to be a service error there by Blevins, gives West Carter the point. And now it's 21-13 is your score. Back with number 22, Danica Barker. Back to serve here for the Lady Comets. And that one's going to go out of bounds. So on the service error, East Carter 3 points away from picking up a first set victory here on the road against the Lady Comets. As Anna Duncan checks into the ball game here for West Carter. Number 2 serving here for East. That's Lydia Combs. Cross-court attack there by Hicks. Dug out by East Carter, going over top the block that time. And on the passing error, East Carter now 2 points away from picking up the victory. Combs back to serve. Dug out there by Patton. And that's going to be officially a 2 contact as she punched that one over. But that's going to stop the run there by East Carter. Still 2 points short of a victory here, but West Carter still hanging on, trailing by 9. As Lauren Knipp back to serve, they're going to back row attack this by East Carter. Dug out there by Duncan and puts that in the back shelf, and that's going to be a carry there. They're going to say that Allie Bush had prolonged contact. Good play, but looked like the right call from here. She was kind of coming up off her knees with it. Big swing there by Hicks. Blocked or dug out by East Carter. Hicks tried to back set that and ends up giving East Carter set point. As it's 24-15 your score. So Burton here for the win. Gets it over to Adams. Adams with the swing. East Carter digs that one out, and that one's going to go on the outside of the boundary marker. So West Carter still hanging on, but they need to be perfect from here on out or at least get to 24 points. And that's still a little bit away here. That's an 8-point deficit. As that one's going to sail out of bounds, and so that's going to be it here for set number 1. And so in set 1, East Carter picks up the victory 25-16. We'll take a brief break, and we'll be back here momentarily here on the Manta Sports Media Network.
We can dig it at Callahan Excavating. If you need drainage work, demolition work, mobile home lot preparation, pond cleaning, slip repairs, service line installation, parking lot or driveway work, or help with many other projects, contact Callahan Excavating at 606-225-0570. Callahan Excavating are proud supporters of local high school sports.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
If you're looking for the best pizza in Carter County, look no further than Tyler's Pizza. Also be sure to check out our daily lunch specials, wings, salads, subs, sandwiches, dinners, sides, desserts, and our world-famous Thai Zone. Tyler's Pizza, 120 Cross Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-4583. Tyler's Pizza is a proud supporter of local high school sports.
Uncle Rick, what are you doing?
I'm trying to stay cooler in my man cave.
Well, this is a beer cave, and you can't stay in this cooler forever. But Clark's Pub and Shop can get you through the dog days of summer.
Whether it's fountain drinks at the lowest price or you're filling up the cooler for the family and friends, Clark's has the widest selection, the best prices, and the most helpful staff you'll find anywhere.
Beat the heat at Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return, refresh, refuel.
And back here at West Carter High School, where East Carter has a 1-0 lead over the Lady Comets here going into set number 2. East Carter picked up the victory in the first set, 25-16. Went on a few good rallies to secure the lead, especially late in the set when they had led as much as about 9 points there. So East Carter now going to be on the serve here, and it looks like it's going to be number 9 starting things off. That's Alexis Thompson. Pushed there by Adams. They're going to set it up on the outside. Big swing over top the block. And that one just squeaks over top the net, and so that's going to be a passing error against East Carter. And so West Carter takes the first point as they did in the first set. So Brianna Brown back to serve here for West Carter. Of course, West Carter did not pick up any aces in that first set. East Carter had 4. And that one's going to go off the block and down, and I believe that was Thompson there on the kill for East Carter, and things are tied up 1-1 as Lydia Combs checking in for the Lady Raiders. Number 16, Kaylee Robinson, back to serve here, and she's going to pick up an ace there for East Carter. So East Carter starting set number 2 like they did in set number 1. Of course, West Carter scored first, and then East Carter went on a 5-0 run. Right now, East Carter on a 2-0 run here in set number 2. Robinson gets that one into the net, and so gives West Carter the gift there, and tied up score here at 2 apiece. Number 22, Danica Barker checking in here for Anna Duncan as Mallory Hicks goes behind the line to serve. Hicks float serve, and that one's going to be out of bounds. So on the service error, West Carter returns the favor back, and now East Carter leads here 3-2. Number 35, Zoe Stidham back to serve, as that one's dug out there by Hicks. Free ball by Williams, back into the back row. East Carter going to set it up on the outside, and number 25 takes the swing. And that's going to be in there for the kill there for Ackerman, her second kill here of the evening. As East Carter gets back-to-back points and now leads here 4-2. And had a shoe tie situation, but quickly resolved as Stidham back to serve once again. And picks up an ace this time. That's her first ace here of the evening. East Carter's 6th of the match as they now lead here 5-2. And going to pick up another ace there for Stidham. Her second here of the evening. 6-2 your score now. East Carter here on top. Hicks gets that, and then a little miscommunication between Barker and Patton. So Stidham picks up her third ace here of the set. Gets that one deep as they hit that one over to Brown. That's going to be tipped over there by Brown, or excuse me, Adams, was there. Brown ended up getting the kill there for West Carter, her second here of the night. As it's going to be Alea Patton back to serve here for the Lady Comets, still looking for their first ace of the evening here. Doesn't get it on this one. Back set, cross court, dug out there by Brown. And that's going to be attacked over and dug out, or attacked over by East, dug out. Good dig there by the Lady Raiders as middle attack here goes down by number 8, Kenzie Burton. That's her 5th kill here of the night as Faith Blevin's going to check in here for East Carter and back to serve. 8-3 your score. Blevins on the serve. Dug out there by Williams. Of course, Williams have had a little bit of experience in the libero position early on this season. They've switched over, and that's going to be another kill there by number 8, Burton. Her 6th here of the night. And East Carter leading here 9-3. Back to serve once again. Patton Gets that. Williams had to recover that. This one has to go over, and that's going to be overpassed and hit there by Burton. And that's going to be a double contact. So on the hitting error, East Carter, first one to double digits here as they now lead 10-3. So those little milestones that a lot of volleyball players keep up with, first to 10, first to 20. As that's going to be a hitting error as Dr. Foster not in play. And West Carter picks up their 4th point here off of the East Carter passing error. Williams on the serve for the Lady Comets. Hits that one deep. Outside attack. And that's going to be in there for a kill. Once again by number 8, Burton. 11-4 is your score. Number 31 back to serve, and that's Bush. Burton one-hands it over. Just about got it into the donut, but hit up on the passing error, and so West Carter picks up the point. Trails here by 6 as Tommy Shuddy, first time we're seeing her here tonight, going back behind the line for the Lady Comets as East Carter leads here 11-5. So Coach Dixon trying up a few different things, of course having to fill up some gaps there as that's going to be down there once again here for the Lady Comets, or excuse me, for the Lady Raiders. $12-5 your score. And that's going to be an ace there by number 8, Burton, Kenzie Burton. 7 kills, 1 ace here on the day. That's 13-5 your score. And that one's going to sail just wide on the service error. So 13-6 your score. As Lauren Nipp back to serve, gets that one into the net, so point East Carter. As Reagan Ackerman checking back into the ball game here. Of course, reminder, both teams have 18 subs each, as that's going to be another ace there. It's going to be an ace for East Carter's number 9, Alexis Thompson. Her 3rd here of the night, as East Carter now leading here by 9. Adams able to get that one over for West Carter. Outside attack, that's going to be off the block, and so that's going to be a kill there by Ackerman. Her 3rd ace here of the evening. 16-6 your score, so East Carter leading here by double digits here in set number 2. Dug out there by Williams. Sets it up to Adams on the outside, and she's going to hit that one on the outside of the antenna. It went in, but she was on the outside of the antenna, and so on the attacking error gives East Carter the point. They now lead here by 11. And a little bit of razzle-dazzle there as unplanned, but good volleyball there by West Carter to keep that one in. Rally keeps going as Hicks gets it off the block and picks up the kill there for West Carter. Hicks, her 3rd kill here of the evening. And now it's Rihanna Brown back to serve here for the Lady Comets. I'll set this up to the middle there, and that's going to be a kill there by number 35, Zoe Stidham, her 3rd here of the evening. As number 27, Trinity Frazier checks in, as well as number 2, Lydia Combs. And it's going to be Frazier back to serve here for East Carter as they lead here 18-7. And on the passing error, East Carter picks up the point once again. Leads here 19-7, so 12-point lead here by East Carter. Of course, in that set number 1, East Carter won 25-16, which was pretty close to the last scores between these two teams. Joust there, won by Brown, and then big swing there by Stidham, I believe, and that's going to be her 4th kill. And so East Carter now up to 20 points, 20-7. As Frazier back tying her shoe there. Here, East Carter rolling here in set number 2. Gets that back to Duncan. Brown, offset pass, and that's going to go off the net and out of bounds. So East Carter now 4 points away from the huge victory here in set number 2. And that's going to be an ace there by Frazier, her first here of the evening. East Carter leads here now 22-7. Brown, long serve or long set over to Adams. A little bit too high, hung up there too long, gave Adams time to think about it. And that's going to be East Carter point, 23-7. As that one's going to sail out of bounds, so break there by West Carter. Or for West Carter, as Kaylee Robinson checking in here for East, as well as number 22, Danica Barker, as it's going to be Mallory Hicks back to serve here for the Lady Comets. Float serve goes to the back row. Sets up on the outside, dug out there by Hicks. Adams cross courts it into the back row. East Carter with the swing. Way to keep it alive there for West Carter, as that one's going to sail out of bounds. And East Carter is at set point here at 24-8. And Zoe Stidham with 3 aces on the night. Going to see if she can finish it off here. And does, picks up her 4th ace. And that's going to finish off set number 2 as East Carter easily coast in on this one and now leads here 2-0 as they win set number 2, 25-8. We'll take a brief break and be back here momentarily here on the Manta Sports Media Network.
With winter around the corner, it's time to tame or to remove those trees that could damage your property and cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Don't wait until it's too late. Call the tree experts at Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal at 606-356-8850 to schedule your free estimate. Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal in Olive Hill, Kentucky are proud sponsors of local high school sports.
As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Eastern Link Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternlinkphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session.
Are you having trouble keeping your parking lot lit? Is customer safety one of your top priorities? If so, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We have bucket truck and boom crane truck services. We have extensive experience in exterior lighting and parking lot lighting maintenance. No need to ever be in the dark again. Remember, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We will light your path to success.
At James Do It Best Hardware, we are not just another hardware store, we are your hometown home improvement partners, offering personalized service to help you get the job done right the first time. We are also your local steel dealer. At James Do It Best Hardware, our people make the difference.
I love James Do It Best Hardware Store.
James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky.
In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate. And back here at John Hott Brown Court, where West Carter trails East Carter here 2-0 as East Carter won set number 1 25-16 and then rolled in set number 2 25-8. Of course, taking a look at the break of the Lady Comet volleyball team, the body language kind of says it all on how they were feeling about that last set. And they're definitely going to have to make a statement here and try to pick up, because this is a must-win set for the Lady Comets if they want to keep alive here in this match here today. Brianna Brown back to serve here for West Carter. East Carter able to dig that up close to the net, and that's going to be a kill there on the outside there by Stidham. Her 5th on the night, and this time East Carter strikes first blood. As Reagan Ackerman checking back in, going to the front row there for the Lady Raiders. Number 9 serving now, that's Thompson. Adams gets that one over, and overpass there by East Carter, but ends up paying off as West Carter could not return that, and so that's going to be 2-0 your score. And that's going to be out of bounds. So point West Carter on the attack, or on the service error, as number 22 Danica Barker now coming in. Mallory Hicks back to serve here for the Lady Comets. Gets the float serve there into the back row. They're going to set up for a back row attack, and that's going to be dug out there by Hicks, and gets that one just out of bounds as that crosses right at the net. Dr. Foster up there had the eyes right on the line and called out of bounds, so that's going to be 3-1. So number 16 serving now here, Kaylee Robinson. As West Carter frees that one over, opportunity here, going to get it on the outside to Ackerman. Dug out there by Patton. Adams has to free ball this one over to keep it in there. Middle attack by number 35, and that's going to sail just long. And so Stidham puts it just a little bit too much on it, and it's now 3-2. East Carter on top, but West Carter now here with the serve. As Alea Patton back to serve, Lauren Knipp comes back into the front row. Outside outside attack, and that goes way out of bounds. Ties things up here at 3 apiece. As Stidham trying to find the range, but hits it about 7 to 10 feet outside the back line. And that's going to be in there for West Carter's first ace here of the night. And West Carter picks up the lead here. As that's going to be Alea Patton's first ace here. Sets it up on the outside to Ackerman. Ackerman takes the swing and is not going to get credit with the kill as a net violation comes in against West Carter, their second here of the night. And things are tied back up here at 4 apiece. Stidham back to serve here for East Carter. Brown, a little bit of an awkward set, trying to get it to Hicks. Hicks tried to make the best of the situation, but ends up hitting it under the net. So 5-4 your score. Stidham back to serve once again. Knipp has to go way outside to get that. Free ball there by Patton. They're going to set it up on the middle attack there, and that's going to be in there for number 8. Kenzie Burton, that's her 8th kill here on the night for East Carter. And East Carter proving while they've got 3 players there with over 100 kills here on the season. Dug out there by Williams. East Carter going to set this up and couldn't get the pancake there for West Carter was Brown. And I believe that was Burton once again with her 9th kill here of the evening. And West Carter's going to take a timeout, and so will we. And we'll be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
We can dig it at Callahan Excavating. If you need drainage work, demolition work, mobile home lot preparation, pond cleaning, slip repairs, service line installation, parking lot or driveway work, or help with many other projects, contact Callahan Excavating at 225-0570. Callahan Excavating are proud supporters of local high school sports.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
So after the timeout, Stidham back to serve here for East Carter, dug out there by Hicks. Hicks with the back row attack goes off. A couple Lady Raiders able to keep it in play. Gets that one over. Good athleticism to get that play. A little bit of back and forth at the net. That one just about one, and East Carter's going to get it on the prolonged contact there by the Lady Comets. Held her hand just underneath that and carried it for just a moment too long. Patton gets this one to Nip. Now to Hicks, and Hicks is going to get that one out of play. So East Carter now leads here 9-4. Set up by Brown, but miss hit, and they're going to call, I believe, a double contact on the set by Brown. So West Carter not getting clean hits. They got the pass up, but the set that time was a little bit off. Brown off balance, gets it over to Nip, cross courts it. Pushed over there by Combs. Big swing there by Burton. Combs on the swing there for East Carter as Brown was able to get that. Set it this time to Ackerman on the outside, and she's going to pick up the kill here for East Carter. Her fourth here of the night unofficially. And East Carter now leads here 11-4. As Stidham still behind the line for East Carter. Gets it over to Nip. Off the block. And so East Carter picks up a point there off of the block by number 8, Burton. And 12-4, so East Carter starting to roll again here in set number 3. As West Carter needs to get this one over, does, and just on the short pass there, East Carter picks up the point and has a 9-point lead. Gets it over to Nip, gets it into the back middle, sets it up on the outside to Ackerman, and that's going to be in there for a kill for her. Her fifth here of the night. And East Carter now with the double-digit lead here at 14-4. And that's going to be in there for an ace there by Stidham. Her fourth here of the night. 15-4, your score. And you can tell by the body language of the Lady Comets that, you know, they're not much into this game at the moment. As that one off the passing air. East Carter now 16-4, and so Coach Dixon's going to go to her bench here, picks up number 11, Maddie Buckler. Patton gets that one over the net, but out of bounds. 17-4 your score. And so once again, West Carter trying to go back on their heels. Stidham back to serve again. Patton gets that one out of bounds, so another ace there by Stidham, her fifth here of the night. 19-4. As Patton's going to sit down. You can tell she is completely exhausted as she has been the target there of Stidham here. As Stidham picks up another ace, her sixth here on the night. And East Carter rolling here, 20-4 the score. And that's going to be another ace, her 7th of the night. 21-4. And Stidham being relentless in that back middle as Patton comes back on for West Carter. And they immediately go back to her for another ace. 22-4 your score. This has been all East Carter. West Carter needing to get the stop here as they get a little bit of a gift on the hitting error there. Rare hitting error by Burton. Ends the run there by East Carter, and it's now 22-5. Williams back to serve, the lone senior here for West Carter. Float serve to the second row. Set it up on the outside to Burton. She tips that one over but gets the kill. Double-digit kill point for Burton, as they're going to be bringing in Faith Blevins now here to try to close things out, 23-5. As East Carter's going to go what appears to be undefeated here in the regular season in district play. As that one kept in. Patton gets that up to Brown. Free ball there by Nip. Gets it into the back row of East Carter. Middle set to Burton. This time going to set it up to Buckler. Cross court, dug out there by Hicks. Hicks back row attack. Tried to get it in the donut hole, but East Carter was able to close that up. Buckler on the swing, tries to go line and picks up the kill. So Buckler coming off the bench here, picks up her first kill here of the night. 23-6 your score. As Buckler serving here on the near side of the court. Tipped over. Williams gets that. Back set to Hicks. Hicks, good swing, but dug out there by East Carter, and that goes out of bounds. So another kill there by Hicks, her 4th of the night. She leads West Carter in kills here tonight. Buckler gets it to the back middle. And just a little high there for Williams, as they're going to be bringing in now Abby Daniel in for Buckler. And so serving for match point here is going to be Combs. Hicks gets that one over. East Carter opportunity here, sets it up in the middle, and that's going to be an attacking error there by Burton. So West Carter still hanging around here. As number 31 coming into the game, Hallie Bush. As Lauren Knipp back to serve here for the Lady Comets. Serve it here near side, almost out of bounds. Bush was able to go get it. Brown attacks that one over. Sets it up to Burton, and that's going to be another attacking error. She wished to have that one back. You can just see by the look at her face afterwards and shaking her hand, saying she knew that she had it, but just mishit it. Nip on the serve once again. Gets it to the outside. Big swing, gets up in the rafters, and that's going to be a kill there to finish off the match by Thompson, the junior. And so East Carter wins in straight sets here tonight and wins the match overall 3-0 as East Carter wins 25-16. Second set, they won 25-8, and then finally in the third set, 25-9. Of course, West Carter completely exhausted out there after that match as East Carter rolling on and pouring everything they had into it. We'll take a brief break and we'll come back with some final stats here on the Manta Sports Media Network.
If you're looking for the best pizza in Carter County, look no further than Tyler's Pizza. Also be sure to check out our daily lunch specials, wings, salads, subs, sandwiches, dinners, sides, desserts, and our world famous Thai Zone.
Tyler's Pizza, 120 Cross Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-4583. Tyler's Pizza is a proud supporter of local high school sports.
Uncle Rick, what are you doing?
I'm trying to stay cooler in my man cave.
Well, this is a beer cave, and you can't stay in this cooler forever. But Clark's Pub and Shop can get you through the dog days of summer.
Whether it's fountain drinks at the lowest price or you're filling up the cooler for the family and friends, Clark's has the widest selection, the best prices, and the most helpful staff you'll find anywhere.
Beat the heat at Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return, refresh, refuel.
With winter around the corner, it's time to tame or to remove those trees that could damage your property and cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Don't wait until it's too late. Call the tree experts at Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal at 606-356-8850 to schedule your free estimate. Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal in Olive Hill, Kentucky are proud sponsors of local high school sports.
As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Easternling Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternlingphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session. At James Do It Best Hardware, we are not just another hardware store, we are your hometown home improvement partners, offering personalized service to help you get the job done right the first time. We are also your local steel dealer. At James Do It Best Hardware, our people make the difference.
I love James Do It Best Hardware Store.
James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky.
In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate.
We can dig it at Callahan Excavating. If you need drainage work, demolition work, mobile home lot preparation, pond cleaning, slip repairs, service line installation, parking lot or driveway work, or help with many other projects, contact Callahan Excavating at 606-225-0570. Callahan Excavating are proud supporters of local high school sports.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Are you having trouble keeping your parking lot lit? Is customer safety one of your top priorities? If so, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We have bucket truck and boom crane truck services. We have extensive experience in exterior lighting and parking lot lighting maintenance. No need to ever be in the dark again. Remember, call River Cities Builders at 473-4112 for all your lighting needs. We will light your path to success.
And back here at West Carter High School, where East Carter wins 3-0 and goes undefeated 6-0 inside of district play this year and has locked up the number 1 seed here in the 62nd district, and they'll be taking on, I believe, Morgan County in the opening round of the district tournament. West Carter falls to 4-2 on the season. The only losses coming in from East Carter, and they will be playing Elliott County in the opening round here of the 62nd District. Of course, the tournament not set yet, and that's unofficial, but that's how the rankings are. And usually the 62nd goes by a ranking system as far as who plays whom in the district tournament. So taking a look for West Carter, first of all, on stats. Of course, West Carter, and these stats are unofficial, 9 kills here on the evening for West Carter. Rihanna Brown had 2. Mallory Hicks led the Lady Comets with 4. And then you had Maddie Buckler with 1, Danica Barker with 1, and Lauren Nip with 1 as well. West Carter only 1 ace on the evening, recorded there by Leah Patton. And so there's your stats for West Carter. And for East Carter, definitely you can tell by the scores of the game that they've had a fantastic night here tonight. 23 unofficial kills here for the Lady Raiders. The leading kill getter for East Carter was Kenzie Burton, where I had her with 10 kills on the night. And then you had Reagan Ackerman and Zoe Stidham both with 5, and then Alexis Thompson there with 3. So 23 total kills on the night for East Carter unofficially. And then, of course, 15 aces on the night there for East Carter, with the leading server was Zoe Stidham. Ended up with 8 aces in on the night, and most of them came in that last set against the Lady Comets. And then, of course, you had Alexis Thompson with 3 aces, and then Faith Blevins with 2, and then you had Mackenzie Burton with 1, Kaylee Robinson with 1, and Trinity Frazier with 1. And so that is your stats here tonight. And as I said, we're getting closer toward the end of the season. Of course, East Carter improves up to 17-10 on the season. They improve up to 15-8 in the region and 6-0 inside the district. Their next game is going to be next week, as they're going to go on a homestand here on October 3rd. They're going to be taking on Raceland, and then on October 4th, going to be taking on Russell, and that'll be the last home game of the season there for East Carter, as the rest of the season is going to be away, as they're going to be on October 10th at Bath County, October 11th at Ashland Blazer, October 13th at Menifee County, and then it looks like they have a doubleheader on a Saturday against Holy Family at Holy Family. And so that's going to finish up the East Carter Lady Raider season here this year. Our regular season, should say. West Carter falls down to 8-15 on the season. 7-15 on the season, and they are 7-11 in the region, and they are now 4-2 in the district. Of course, they've got 2 more home games here. One on the 10th. That's going to be their next home game, as the Lady Comets are going to be taking off next week, as, of course, fall break for Carter County schools, and so West Carter is going to be taking off that time. Their next game is going to be on Monday the 10th, as they're going to be taking on Fleming County, and then they're going to be taking on Round County at Round on October 11th, and then they're going to finish up the season here at home on October 13th against Fairview. So end of the season starting to dwindle away here, but West Carter, trying to put up a fight here today, but really no match for the East Carter Lady Raider volleyball squad here today, as they definitely showed their talent out there and really set a statement there for the 62nd District, which I believe East Carter has picked up. I was trying to look at last year's stats, which East Carter definitely has been challenging here inside of the 62nd District and pretty much kind of controlling it for a while. Morgan County had a little run there, but last year, of course, East Carter, the reigning 16th region champion, West Carter fell to them last year 3-1. In the tournament, and then, of course, West Carter falling in the opening round to eventual champion Boyd County last season inside the 16th region. Taking a look at here for East Carter, of course, they were 62nd District champions last year. As we said, they won 3-1, and then lost to Ashland Blazer inside of the 16th region championship. Or not championship, but in the tournament in the opening round. So 62nd District trying to get some, make some noise here inside the 16th region. But if East Carter plays like what they did tonight, they'll definitely be turning a few heads, as we have out there as well. Of course, tomorrow night, West Carter football is at Bath County, and that game will be able to be seen on the National Federation Network, as they are a National Federation school. Just recently picked them up. So that one you will have to turn to the NFHSnetwork.com, I believe, to watch that game there as well. And so tough game here for the Lady Comets here today, but hoping to pick things up over the break, kind of refuel and refresh, just like Uncle Bob in the beer cave. Of course, with the weather the way that it's been here lately, I don't think he needs to be in there too much often because he can go sit out in his truck or outside on the patio and be able to keep cool as well. So in a match that took under an hour to play, we are finished here today. So I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in here today on Cool TV, our partner, and here on our Manta Sports Media Network, as we are on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So give us a like, give us a share. Definitely appreciate that. And so for Jeff the Mantis Irwin, thank you very much for tuning in here today. Good night. God bless you all, and we will see you all again next time here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.